It is Berg, your best friend, back at it again, boys. And today we're going to be speaking about how to battle and win with your emotions and impulse control in trading. Okay? So when those questions come up of going against the model, changing the risk, adding in confluences, taking away confluences, trading pairs that you shouldn't be trading, the list could go on. When these questions come up, I'm going to give you answers for them so that you never go against your plan ever again. Okay, that's the goal with this video. And I'm going to give you all of the things that I do and say to myself that allows me to have this mindset where I could have a 30 loss streak, which is not going to happen, but I could have it. And I promise you, I would not go against the model. Everyone in the Discord knows this. I'm pretty much known for it at this point, mate. I don't care. Trump could start 5 wars against 85 different countries and it could make the market go like this. And I have things set in place that's going to make me perfectly fine. And I'm going to, hopefully, by the end of this video, give you those same things as well. So you can build this iron foundation where you're just not going to go against your model. And it's going to make you have the highest probability of passing accounts and being profitable if you at least stay consistent, okay? We can get to the model stuff another video, as per usual. You know what I mean? Trading and off the charts. Well, I like to keep it separate. Anyway, because I believe you can be profitable with any model, give or take. There are some dust models out there. But getting into it, we're not even going to do an intro or anything like that in terms of like warming up. No, I'm going to get straight into the deep end. So crank some notes if you want. I mean, I think it'll be quite useful for you boys. The number one thing that is going to make you go against your model is that you believe quicker, larger, and easier profits are going to come by doing the other thing. And the other thing is going against the model. You know what I mean? Going with your impulses, saying yes to increasing your risk because you believe, you must do, that if you increase the risk in that one trade in this moment, that it's going to get you a quick win. And you know what I mean? Your model might take ages and might not even set up today. And with the usual risk plan, it's going to take you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades to pass. Whereas if you just double the risk now, and you just trade now, you get the result right then and now because there's a setup now in your head because you can just force it, you know what I mean? That is why you're going against the model because either one, you CBA, so you can't be asked to wait for the setup to come. Number 2, you want it to come faster and now. And number 3, you want that risk to be larger so it's not 1, 2, 3 trades to pass, it's 1 right now, in this moment. I want it now. And this all stems from the expectation issue. You're expecting to pass quick. You want to pass quick now. You're giving into your impulses of this dopamine that you want. You want this account. You want the money. You want to prove everyone wrong. But I'm here to tell you that that is not the answer, obviously. You know deep down also that it's not the answer. I imagine your mind is torn. You've got one side saying, just follow the model, man. Long term, this shit's going to work out. And you got this other time saying, oh, but we've just had so many losses. Let's switch the model or let's just pass now. Let's just quickly roll the dice. And obviously this is the duality of man. Of course, we are all going to have these two sides, the logical and the illogical. Of course, we are only human. That is why trading is so hard. It goes against your natural human instincts. We all know this. The hardest part about trading is not the technicals. It's not the model. It's following those things. It's not giving in against that illogical side of your brain. So how do we build mental conditions that are going to allow us to quieten that voice or turn that voice down, that illogical side, and turn the voice up of the logical side? Now, I'm going to spit a couple of hard truths, and these are my hard truths that I've had to learn, and no one could teach me these things, so I don't expect you to listen to me right now. I expect you to get burnt so many times that you eventually listen to me and understand that I was right. What is going to make you believe in the model the most? It's seeing the results. And not seeing my results, not seeing my data, not seeing my students' data, not seeing my students' results, not seeing my anything, not seeing anyone else's anything. You have to see it with your data, your eyes, your collection, your experience. You have to understand that it does work over a long period of time. And I'm talking about the model here. The only reason you go against your model is because you think there's better things out there. You think that in the moment, that's the better thing. But if you knew that over a long period of time, your model was always profitable, you always came up on top over a long period, it always worked out, then you would never go against your plan again because you would understand that your plan is actually the best plan. I know that in my experience, my plan is the best thing I can be doing. I have the highest chance of winning when I enter with my plan. I know that if I go against the model, I just have a less likelihood of winning. Every time I do what I think is going to happen in the markets, like let's say my model's telling me to sell, but I want to buy. If I do that, I always fucking lose, bro. I have never passed a funded account by going against my plan, ever. Okay, and I know this, and I know that all of the data that I've collected ever, bro, on my model with any pair, it's always up on the year. Always. It always works out. There might be a loss streak, but it always turns around. Every time. And the only reason I know that is because I've been in the trenches and collected the data, bro. Okay? 3, 4, 5 years of backtesting. I've been there, bro. Collected it, bro. Cranking hours to find this shit out so I can prove to myself that it works, so that in the moment, when I'm going to go against my fucking plan, I know that, hold on, and let me look at the backtested data. If I go against my plan now, I'm no longer tapping into these probabilities. I'm tapping into some random set of probabilities over there. How can I tap into my profitable model if I'm not fucking following it? Okay? And with the risk, you want to increase your risk. If you know that your model is the best thing that you could be doing right now, then why not double, triple the risk? Because I know the deepest loss streaks. I know what will happen if I increase my risk and it's a loss. And if it's a win, okay, cool, bro, but it never fucking happens, bro. The universe will not bless you with a win if you go against your model. It never fucking happens, yeah? I know that if I increase my risk, it's going to fuck my probabilities up so fucking hard, okay? And in addition to that, yeah? And this is where I want to add in this second variable. So you've got your doing the fucking work to quieten this voice down. Now is the second part, which has been a game changer for me in the last 8-9 months, and a game changer for all my peers as well. And I never thought that this would even be a factor. It's helped me so much, and it's honestly like made it so much easier for me. And that has got to be joining a community. And it does not have to be mine at all. Join somebody that actually puts work in on the charts, actually has the data, actually makes educational content for you that you know, so you can vet them and you know that they're actually real. Join their community, bro. And get in with the locals. Get in with the guys that are turning up every day. Share your model. Speak about your model. Share it with the guys. Like, I know, yeah, and this is 100% fact. I know if any of my guys in the Discord are going against their plan, because I know their plans, whether that be the TMB model or whether that be their own plan, because I talk to them every day. I'm asking them about their model, what risk, da-da-da-da. If I see them posting an NQ win and I know they only trade EU and GU, I'm shooting them a message and I'm going, bro, did you collect data on that before you traded? Or did you just do it because you got shiny object syndrome? Do you know what I mean? And you've got that back of your head like, shit, let's say, oh shit, Mike's going to message me if I post this win in the Discord, bro. Or like, I'll go, or he'll pass an account. Someone will pass an account and I'll be like, oh, let's see the trades to pass it. Shit, this guy, shit, Mike's going to fucking message me about what trades it took to pass this account and they were all against the fucking model. And then in the moment, the next time you're going to be like, I'm not going to go against the plan because someone's going to fucking bother me about this later. And I'm going to show my fucking P&L in the weekly P&L chat. And everyone's going to be like, hold on. You got 4 wins there? I thought you posted like 2 losses this week. Oh shit, I traded a different model. You know what I mean? That accountability factor with either a paid mentor or a free mentor or a free community or a paid community. Find a way to put yourself in and amongst other traders who are all holding each other accountable. Because for me, obviously now, I cannot go against my plan because everyone will know because I stream twice a day, fucking Monday to Friday. I post all my trades. I do everything. Everything is fully transparent with me in the Discord. So I know that I cannot do it. Similar with other guys in there. They are all transparent as well. So they know that I'm going to be on their back or someone else is going to be on their back. So number one, yeah, collect the data, go in the trenches, find out for yourself that your model is the best thing that you could possibly be doing. So then you don't go against it. Number 2, join a community so that other people stop you from going against your model, yeah? That's number 2. And number 3 has got to be, and I did just previously mention it, and this is obviously only if you can afford it. If you can afford it, and it doesn't have to be me, please, I don't think that this is an ad at all. I'm just saying these concepts. Get a mentor, man, because for me, I personally spent 10k on a mentor early on in the game when I was like, after just getting tired of just fucking up. And I don't trade the model that he taught me. No, I don't, to be honest. I did move away from that. But the foundational mental stuff and the psychology stuff and all these niche questions that I could ask him at any time because he was my mentor helped me so fucking much, mate. Okay? It helped me so fucking much because I would literally have some niche random question. It could even be about taxes or to do with trading in general. How does it work? How are you getting paid? How are you paying yourself? how does it work in terms of psychology? Like, are you consistently winning, or is it big pull-ups and maybe some break-evens? And you know what I mean? I got hands-on knowledge of the reality of trading from a profitable trader, from someone who had credibility, from someone who I knew was up. Do you know what I'm saying? So number 3 has got to be finding a mentor, man. And once again, I know not everyone can afford it, but even sometimes group mentorship sessions are quite good because you still have access to that mentor. Find a way where you can gain access to a profitable trader, whether that be through maybe his VIP group or whatever. A lot of these guys will really respect you just buying their services and getting involved in their communities, and they'll be more than happy to help you. Okay, I know a lot of these guys personally. I'm in an ecosystem full of traders who run their own communities and socials and stuff, and there's nothing more than we like. There's nothing more than we like than just humble guys approaching us with no ego, with no expectation, just, you know what I mean? These guys are just solid guys that are like, yo, look, man, I'm really struggling. I would appreciate it, but you don't have to. Like, psychology-wise, if you approach these profitable traders who genuinely don't need to fucking help you, okay, they do not give a shit about you, most likely. But if you approach them with niceness and humbleness, and they're more likely going to help you than if you're like, PDF, please. I heard you help people for free. Where's my PDF? I want my PDF now. Send it me now. No one's going to fucking help you if you come with that ego, yeah? So you can either pay them or be extremely nice and maybe try get in there a bit with them, you know what I mean? It's easier said than done, I suppose, but if you are lower on money and you can't pay for VIPs or group mentorships or even one-to-ones, then being just a nice guy in the community and helping out, I'm sure they'll be more than happy to give you some sauce and help you with your journey, do you know what I mean? But to be honest, boys, I'm going to wrap it up there. Those 3 things are enough to have a unbeatable mindset, in my opinion, okay? I do not go against my plan ever on purpose. Maybe there'll be certain cases of, if you boys know about the phantom fractals, where they'll disappear on you and you don't notice, and then I counter break a structure where there wasn't actually a break of structure, and then I get entered and I lose because blah, 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 blah. Yes, I have accidentally broken my plan due to slight visual and mental oversight. 100%, I'm only human. But on purpose, not happened. I don't even know, bro. I don't actually know. There's nothing on my plan ever that I've written down that I've gone against, you know what I mean? So I personally cannot relate to that. But that's because I've already had those 3 foundational pillars. You know what I mean? These are the 3 foundational pillars to an unbeatable mindset, and that's probably what I will title the video, to be honest. Straight off the dome right now, I just thought of that. No. But wrapping up this video, right? If you want to join a community with like-minded individuals like myself, free Discord is in the description. Okay, we do have a free and we do have a VIP. The VIP includes obviously all the live calls and the weekly weekend education sessions and all the data and all the video library and stuff like that. Obviously, we're going to have that as well. But we do have a free side and a free community if you want to get involved. And there is a 7-day free trial anyway at the moment. We are running a 7-day free trial, so you can test it out. Test the Discord out, bro. Grab all the value you can for free. You don't have to carry on paying. That's no issue. No issue at all, bro. You can grab the value for free and then join the free community after that. Sound. But one last thing, 20% off code burger ACG. Oh, if you want your prop firm challenges anyway. And we also have a 20% off code at TradeZilla if you want your journal and back test and shit. But honestly, don't even use my code if you don't want to, bro. Don't even use ACG and TradeZilla if you don't want to. It's not an essential at all, mate. There are other prop firms, there are other journal and stuff. They're just the ones that I use. I don't exclusively use ACG. I use fucking FCMO. I use IC Markets. I use TopStep, and I use ACG. You don't want to just use one prop firm, boys. Anyway. Enough waffling from me, but once again, boys, you know where I am, you know where to find me, you know where to find all of my shit that I offer for you boys as well. You know where it is. It's in the WAP. And I'm not even going to link it. Once again, I never link the WAP, because if you want to find me, you'll find me. Peace, love, and unity. I'll see you boys in the next one, fellas. Have a good one.